It's even more difficult for someone to accept who they genuinely are and not to fake their true personality and well-being in a society that teaches us how we should appear, dress, and look. Sometimes it's harder to look in the mirror or to even take a picture of yourself. For many hours have we spent criticizing our faces, our bodies, skin color, physical appearance, or every detail that makes us unique. We are becoming someone who we not really are. When you're browsing around the internet, comparing yourself to others, and thinking that your life isn't as perfect as the filtered versions you see, remember that you're just seeing a piece of someone else's life. Some others say that self-love is the key. But what is the real definition of self-love?
For me, self-love is when you learn how to choose yourself after putting everyone else first.
Self-love would be defining this in taking care of yourself or oneself, also considering your needs, some wants or maybe desires of yourself.
And for me, self-love is how you accept your flaws and how you appreciate yourself.
For me, self-love means that you accept yourself fully, treat yourself with kindness and respect, and nurture your growth and well-being.
For me, yung self-love is yung pagbibigay mo ng pahinga sa iyong sarili or giving yourself enough sleep and also eating healthy kind of foods in right time too. So it simply means taking care of yourself.
Then loving ourselves must come first. Being honest and committed with ourselves is the most unconditional type of love.
What is self-love? Self-love is said to be the greatest love of all, and I wholeheartedly agree with that idea. It is essential to practice daily self-love since it will bring you true and lasting happiness, inner peace, and improve your health and well-being. Self-love is accepting and embracing yourself wholeheartedly. Once you finally recognize your worth, you will be unstoppable and empowered. Self-love means that you believe in yourself, that you know what you want, that you know what sort of love and respect you deserve, and that you will not settle for anything less.
How did the pandemic affect our views on ourselves? It is undeniable that social media may have a negative impact on a person's self-perception, especially now that it is widespread and consumes so much of our free time because of the pandemic. As a result, we're always comparing ourselves to pictures of what we think and how we should appear on social media. This might lead to the feelings of self-dissatisfaction. You may have developed an intentional habit of comparing yourself to others on social media, and your mental health may suffer as a result too.
Why is self-love important? People who love themselves are less likely to suffer from anxiety or depression. Self-love also leads to a positive outlook, which is necessary for both personal success and mental health. Learning to love oneself reduces stress, minimizes procrastination, and improves work focus. You're more prone to be self-critical and slip into the people-pleasing and perfectionism if you don't love yourself. You're more prone to put up with other people's maltreatment or mistreatment. Because if you don't value yourself, you may overlook your own wants and feelings. You might also be distracted to yourself or make judgments that aren't in your best interest. Self-love is the foundation for being assertive, setting boundaries, and creating good relationships with others, practicing self-care, pursuing our interests and objectives, and feeling proud of who we are.
How can it affect our well-being? Self-love brings huge advantages for our entire existence. You tend to concentrate on your own development and stay on the road that you actually desire once you learn how to love yourself. Everything will change when you cultivate self-love, and you will feel superior and proud of yourself at the same time. Once you finally recognize your self-worth, you put an end to things that aren't serving you well or aren't working for you. You avoid people who don't know how to value nor respect you. All those years of healing and pain, all those moments of picking up the broken pieces, all those times of self-doubt have ended in self-love. With this, I hope you find the strength and confidence to pursue your dreams without hesitation, to smile and do anything you want without worrying other people's opinion, and to love yourself for who you are and who you are becoming.
Here are a few low-cost and realistic ways to help you start practicing greater self-love. Stop comparing yourself to others. Don't worry about others' opinion. Remember, your value doesn't lie in how your body looks. Put yourself first. Practice positive affirmations on a daily basis. See beauty in the simple things. And limit your time on social media.
How can we influence others to love themselves? Influence others by being the image and voice of people who will look up to, because they saw how you grow and be better through self-love. They should not be ashamed of loving themselves. Some people believe that loving oneself is selfish and that feeling good about oneself is arrogant. Remind them not to judge themselves by the standards of others. Everyone has unique abilities, qualities, and passions, so encourage them to recognize their own strengths and weaknesses.
This is a reminder to always keep in mind that you are deserving of all the good things.
And that you must nurture, mend, and care for yourself in the same way that you care for others.
Amidst of everything, I hope that you always choose and prioritize yourself first.
You are beautiful, you are capable, and you are worthy.